Which last race action of the day, Superstock 600s, it's Steve on the grid.
Thanks Robin. Sam Middlemass on pole for this. Race one was brilliant, wasn't it, between Middlemass and Bulpin. Second on the grid, Mark Hughes. Well, it's now or never for Mark because Seb Bulpin just needs 2 more points. He needs to get 2 more points than Mark in this race to be crowned Terminoni Superstock champion of 2010.
Yep, things getting very tense at this end of the season, and Seb Bulpin just concentrating hard there on this. Getting towards the end of a long year, but under lovely blue skies at Mallory Park. Will this championship be settled at this circuit? 1 meeting to go at Donington Park shortly, but here at Mallory, it could be the end of the 600 road as far as this championship is concerned. And Seb Bulpin, well, let's see what he can do. Sam Middlemass, an excellent pole position. Can he defend it? Well, the answer in the early stages at the moment is no, because Bulpin's through into the lead. But Mark Hughes, once again, Steve, he can do nothing really except finish ahead of Seb. He's got to win, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. There's no other option here for Mark. He's got to make a do-or-die move. Great start from Nick Anderson in 3rd place. Nick and ex-Super Teen, and again we've got Sam Middlemass up there. Pole sitter didn't get off to the greatest of starts once more, so he's going to have to fight his way through. And Greg James is in 5th place as well.
Yeah, lovely start for Greg, just ahead of Errol Armitt. Errol, of course, well, he's got other things on his mind because he's going for 3rd in the championship. He's up against Nick Anderson, the two of them fighting it out. So that's another thing to watch for. But Sam Middlemass, having been diddled out of that pole position, well, in terms of making a good start anyway by Bulpin and Hughes, determined to fight back. And he's coming at Mark Hughes. But Seb Bulpin, at the moment, looking comfortable in the front as they go through Ed Wieners.
Yeah, Greg James there just fending off Errol Armitt. And just behind Errol Armitt, Chaz Beale got off to a good start in this race as well, and currently in 7th place. But at the front here, Bulpin, championship leader, and Mark Hughes, 2nd in the championship, is going to have to give way there. He didn't realise until last minute, mind. Sam Middlemass makes his way up into 2nd place.
Yeah, they both were lucky and still on board and pushing hard. Look at Middlemass in 2nd. Really is thrashing along, and there Greg James, another good ride from him ahead of Errol Armitt. Of course, we've got a number of ex-Super teams in this race, Steve, showing well. Jody Chalk, Marcus Tatchell and Tommy Mountain.
Yeah, we see him on screen right on call here as well, and it is good to see all these youngsters just making the step up to the class, and maybe we'll see their names on the podium in 2011, but at the moment at the front, side by side, Sam Middlemass up the inside of Seb Bulpin. Seb knew that was coming.
Yeah, he's caught sight of him there, and essentially it doesn't worry Seb. He's in a good position, and Morton Point is ahead of Mark Hughes, and that's all he needs for the championship. Of course, everyone has to be careful, don't they, Steve, at this stage of the season and at this stage of championships, that they don't get overwrought. They mustn't start thinking only of championship points, and then, unfortunately, if they do, they'll go off their natural game. They need, if they can, just to relax and ride their normal race.
Yeah, it's so important not to get distracted and lose concentration. If you're not 100% on the ball, you can make mistakes, and Seb Bulpin thinks, well, I'm going to win this. He's gone round the outside there. Lovely stuff. We just saw a great battle again between Chalk, Tatchell and Tommy Mountain. The battle currently being led by female rider Jody Chalk, but Seb Bulpin here leads cleverly. Again, we saw it earlier on in the one of the races from earlier. Seb Bulpin having a good look down the hill from Shaw's hairpin, and he can see Mark Hughes, so he knows that as long as he stays in touch with Sam Middlemass, he's got a fighting chance of clinching the title here.
Yep. Seb Bulpin settles himself, sees the last lap flag. At the moment, everything going the way he would like. Mark Hughes in 3rd place, but Nick Anderson closing on him. But here at the front, Sam Middlemass, is he going to have a look into Ed Wieners?
And Seb Bulpin has to run on. He's gone on there. That could be a bit of a problem. He shouldn't have too much of a problem to rejoin in 2nd, though.
Well,
he's all right.
For the moment that was a mechanical, but no, you're right. He just kind of outbraked himself, and that's perfectly okay because he hasn't gained any positions.
No, that's right. He'll be okay. I'm sure he'd have actually given him a good chance to see where Mark Hughes is on circuit. So he'll let Sam have this one, I think. But great riding from Sam. He was up the inside anyway. So fair play, and a great win to add to his race 1 victory.
Yeah, pole position and a win to Sam Middlemass. 2nd place and the Terminoni Superstock Championship 2010 to Seb Bulpin. Yes, he says, yes, yes. He's been working himself absolutely ragged for that, and he finishes second and wins the championship. Mark Hughes was third, Nick Anderson fourth, Adam Robinson fifth, and Errol Ahmed sixth. So the battle for third in the championship will go down to